Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And this is on our way to greatness. We are definitely on our way to greatness right here. So, power supply, we've almost got our last 5 steam engines built. So we'll be able to go over there and be able to do that. But the next thing that we want to start working on is we want to make some red science analyzers. We've also got the Tech Archive number 2 right there. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to even use that one for. The red science analyzers, I need the red circuits to be able to make those, which means that we need to be able to make the red circuit boards, which are 3 copper cable and 1 red board. Or, wait, what? Red circuit boards and then red circuit. Oh, yeah, right. The red board is made with paper. That's easy. That's exactly the same recipe as this one over here. 2 paper makes 2 grey boards. This one is 1 paper makes 1 red board. It's exactly the same recipe. It's no different. Then you got the red circuit board. We need 3 copper cable, 1 red board makes 1 red circuit board, which is the same as that one. It's just different colour board. And then we get to this one. Here we need the solder and we need the resistor. Those are the crucial differences, and those require different ingredients. But I think we should start off by making the easy ingredients first. Wait a minute. I need the grey science analyzer, and then we upgrade it with another data analyzer and a red circuit. So I need to have one of these going out onto there, and plus... yeah, okay, we need lots. We need lots of stuff. Well, I've got the great... I've actually got these coming out down here. I've got these analyzers coming out down here, so we can use these. I can bring them back up this way. Like that. I can actually bring them up onto here. Onto that belt. And then I've got both of those ingredients. I've got both the ingredients right on here. On this belt. And they will fill everything up. They will fill up that belt, and they'll do everything that we want them to do, which will be absolutely fan-schmastic. And then down this side, if we work backwards a little bit, we want the red boards. Now, red boards only require paper. They don't require anything else. So I could just change the recipe on one of these, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to take that bit there, and I'm going to copy it over onto here, is essentially what I need to do. That's all we need to do. We just need to get those red boards down onto this side. Well, that's easy enough. Actually, I don't want to do that. No, I've lost one of them. I need to make some more. Let's make 5 more of these. I've got loads of these. Right, that takes mechanical parts and construction frames. I got 30 construction blocks. Construction frames. That just takes the basic frames. Doesn't even take the whole block. I got several of the construction. Actually, yeah, see... okay, I need to get a supply of actual just basic construction frames coming in as well. Probably be easier if I had the burner assembling machines being manufactured somewhere. Oh, electric mining drills. I still need some of them. We'll deal with the electric mining drills in a bit. We won't deal with them yet. First up, I want to make these bits. So I've got some coal going in here already. I haven't got a recipe yet. I want to go into the Angels components, and we want red boards. There, so we've got paper coming in here, and I want to do the same on that one. Then I want to do the same again. If you look in here, we need copper cables, and we need the grey boards. So we essentially just need that belt coming out. I need to extend that belt. Now, I've got coal I pulled off of here. I get rid of that. I get rid of all of this. That can disappear for a minute, and that can stay there, because I need to extend this one out. What I need to do is I need to put the basic splitter on here, and I need to put another splitter on there. This splitter here is the one that's got to have the filter on it, so I'll filter out the copper cables. They can go up onto the top line, and... actually, they'll go onto the bottom line like that, so that I can take the coal out of here. That's going to go up like that. It's going to go up this way. You know what? I don't need to do any of that. Well, yeah, I do. I want to run that straight up. The coal will then run up onto the belt up that way, and it'll be on the correct side, so I don't need to, like, go putting it anywhere else. And then in here, I've got coal is going to go out onto the correct side. That's going to go up onto the belt up here where I want it to. And then down here, I've got both of them coming out. I've got the coal and I've got the copper cable coming out, which will head down towards where these are going to be working. So I want to extend you out, and I want to extend you out. Now, I guess, really, we want to do it the same as I've done on there. Just to make, just for simplicity's sake. There is another way. There is another, we might be able to do this another way. Right, if we put you in here, we want the red circuit board on there. And I want the same one on this factory as well. So we've got the red circuit board coming in here. I'll bring that belt in over tight to this factory here so that it's just looking a little bit neater and tidier. And then we're going to run this in here like this. Now, I'm going... Ooh, you know what I need to do? I need to make some more inserters. So before we do anything else, let's start making some more inserters. I need grey circuit boards and gears for those. The grey circuit boards... It's gonna... It requires timber. Right. I gotta go and get some more timber. That's what we got. It was letting me do it with cellulose before, but now it's not for whatever reason. It's decided it... yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. But anyway, we'll grab some timber up here. It's going to be great when I can harvest this stuff a lot faster. Or if I've got... You know, it'd be better if I was to just have a chest somewhere. And then I could get the electronic circuits and stuff that I need. And just have them on my person instead of having to run around and like go and gather this stuff up. That would make life a lot simpler than it is right now. But anyway, we'll grab this bit. And I'll get those in there, and we'll get a little bit more timber from down here. I got 74 at the moment. I want to get like a decent stack of it. We want at least one full stack of 200. Probably better if we try and get 2 stacks of 200. That's just going to give us enough to like be carrying on with, just for a minute. There's a bit, and there's a bit up there, and then we can come down along this side. Take a few more of these out. There's one there. And now we run all the way along here. I'm just going to sort of farm this little area right here just for a minute. Take out as much timber as I can. Sort of tidying up the edge trees takes a minute, but it really bugs me if I don't tidy up the edge trees. I like to just... It just makes my forest here look neat and tidy by taking out all the stragglers around the edge. And then we can do nice clean runs through the middle and like gather up loads and loads of timber all at once. See? Look at this. Look. We're getting absolutely loads of it. That's looking a lot better. And then you just do a straight run. So we've got over a full stack of timber on me at the moment. So if I stop right there a second and I will make 50 of these. Actually, I think it's like 60, but still. While they're making, I can then go back through here and I can build this back up to at least a stack of 200. Actually, it's going to be very, very easily gone past a stack of 200. We'll be close to 2 stacks of 200, I should think. Because I'm going to do one full pass all the way across. And I'll do one more pass going back towards the water. And then I should think that'll probably be enough. I don't think we need too much more than that. Out there. And then there's one more right here. And then come down a little bit like that. There we go. Right, lots and lots and lots of trees, all being harvested, all in the name of progress. This is fantastic. This is what we want to see. We don't want all of this nature taking up space, right? There is way too much nature here. And it is, like somebody said in the comments, that it's really weird watching my playthrough without there being trees everywhere. And yes, it's weird for me as well. Like, this is also weird for me, not having trees everywhere. This is a very strange situation to be in, that we don't have trees everywhere. And, I mean, it's alright, I can get used to this, but it is definitely a strange situation to be in. So I'm going to put that one there, and I want to put that one out over there. And then what we will do is this one, this inserter, we've got the pickup is on one side, and then the drop-off is on the other. We're going to put the pickup to the top here. So if you now have a look at the inserter, we can see that it's picking up from the top and it's dropping in. And this one over here is dropping in to the right, and it's picking up from the left. So pick up, you got to remember sometimes, like this one especially, it's back front. It's very easy to get them the wrong way around. You've got to get used to the inserter configuration not being the same orientation as that. So the drop-off position is on the opposite side to what it was there. It just takes a minute. Always make sure you read it, because otherwise I have done this wrong before, because you can swap these over and have them just turn them round if you want to. I just do that. See? And now it's just turned round and it's the opposite configuration to what you want. I don't want that at all. So to start with, it was here. I want the pickup position. I want to be up. And then I want it on the right-hand side to drop off, so it will drop into here. And next, I want an underground belt, which will drop underneath those two. And then I can take a single extra belt to come out, and that's now covering all of it. That's a lot more compact and a lot neater, which is probably what I should have tried to do over there. Because now what I can do is I can take an inserter and I can drop out onto a belt down here. Like that, and I've got these already automatically going onto just one side of a belt rather than on two sides of a belt, which is what we've had previously. So I will, I don't need to put power up there. I do need to put one on this side and one power line on this side. And I've now got everything going into these two factories, which are now producing red circuit boards. The red circuit boards, it's not even the final stage. We then need to actually build red circuits. Those need solder and resistors. Do we need those? Do we need red circuits or red circuit boards? You know, it would help if I actually checked what I'm looking for. Red circuits. We do need red circuits. We do actually need the red circuits to make this work, which means that we've got to backtrack a little bit. We've got the boards. They're coming out. So we've got grey circuit boards there. They don't go any further. We've got the next step on here. I need solder and resistors. That's the resistors there. I need copper cable and I need paper to make the resistors. That's the easy bit. Copper cable and paper. I can actually, I've got the materials right here, so we want to get both of these coming out again. We will extend, actually, you know what we can do? We can make use of this. I've got paper, I've got the copper cable, and I've got the coal. I've got the 3 ingredients we need for the factory. I can then just extend this out a little tiny bit. So if I put that one there, like that, just the, put one. Oh, I'll do 2. I'll do 2 of these. You know, there's no reason why not. And I'm now thinking, I'm just wondering if it would be more beneficial if I was to put, I don't need to change any, well, no, I've got coal down here. I've got coal already down here, so that doesn't matter. So I will drop those 2 into there like that. And then I can pick up the paper, that's easy. And then here, what I do is that one, I'll do the same as I did there. I'll do exactly the same. I'll just drop it out like that, and then I will put that one out to there like that. So now I can go in that direction like that, and that direction like that. And then all I need to do is copy and paste. No, I don't, because they're completely different. So this one I need to pick up from the south, and its drop-off position is correct. And that one also needs to be picking up from south rather than from the west. Okay, that's looking good. I put a power pole in on the outside edges of those 2 so that we've got both things in place where we want them to be. And then I put a belt coming over this way. We run down with a belt here. I put a belt across here so that joins in, and then this belt will join into the top, and that's going to get both of the ingredients that we want right in onto these belts. That's the resistors. So we want a resistor recipe in here, we want a resistor recipe in here, and then I want inserters coming out and dropping those resistors onto the belt down here. That's going to drop onto the belt over this side. It's going to come up next to the circuit boards. So there's a good start. We're partway there. The only other bit that we're going to want is solder. I need this. I need solder mixture, which is to make right. This is where it gets tricky. I need lead plate and I need tin plate to be able to make the solder mixture. The solder mixture is then drawn out into solder. And in order to be able to get those items, we need to go all the way up, and we need to start mining some rubite, and we need to start mining some bobmonium. We've got to have both of them. Before I set those in motion, though, we will just take a quick run out along the belt over here, and we will set up the rest of our power station, because we've now got the materials for it. And the power station is doing all right. We're using 2.3 megawatts at the moment, but that's probably going to start increasing. So if we just dump these materials out, tell you what, while we're running around and waiting to go and do that, we need some more mining drills. So we'll go 5, 10, 1, 2, there. So I've got 12 mining drills being built. Don't do that a minute. Get rid of these. I'll build 5 mining drills a second while I go and start dropping this stuff down. There's a reason that I don't want to build all of them. We've got a whole load of materials being built, haven't we, back at the base. Let's run 5 of these up, and then we can go and take our steam engines. I got one lot of steam engines going up through... No! You lift the steam engine up, and I've lost the... I've lost the materials for it. That one's all gone. Let me go and rebuild that steam engine a second. Only one. I've got all the materials in place for it. And then I'll go back here and I will say 5 electric mining drills. I've got most of the materials being made for the mining drills now. And I want to go into the steam engines there and drop that one down. Now I can take my copper pipe and I can drop a copper pipe between the steam engines and the boilers all the way up through so that they are all going to be connected. I need to just make sure that I've got a little bit of power onto each one of them. Put a power line on each of them, and I'll put a power line up here as well. And now I will go and take inserters into boilers. And I will also put a belt going up so that we've got coal going into the boilers. You can upgrade boilers and steam engines and stuff later. You can get bigger and better versions of them to produce a lot more power than we're producing at the moment. That is definitely more than enough power at the moment. Now, what I've actually got is not full power. It says production 12.2 megawatts, but I haven't actually joined the power on that side. I wonder how many of you actually noticed that when I first built the power station. Realized that I didn't have them joined together. Now I got 21.8 megawatts. That's made a difference. There we go. That's made a significant difference. That's much better. Right, so now I've got all of the power actually. I was only pulling enough from 5 steam engines rather than the 10 that I'd gone and spent all that time building. I do feel a little bit embarrassed about that, I will admit. That's, yes. Colour me embarrassed on that little point. I've run out of power. I've run out of coal on some of our little bits and pieces up here, so we need to do a coal run. I'll do a coal run all the way through. I'm going to take all of the coal that I've got in here, 4,000 coal, and I will go and drop in coal into all of these. We put coal into there. I only took 20 into that one. That one is 14. There's 3 coal in that crusher. And then we go up here. That one is 170. It's 150. It's 160. That one's a full 200. It's 180. There. Right. There's a whole load of these. The rest of them, I don't have any requirements for coal. They're all being filled. Those are the only ones that I actually need to fill manually now. Everything else I've got filling automatically. That's a really good thing. That is a really, really good thing. Let's go and jump into here. And I will... Actually, I'll dump all the coal, and then I'll take back 2 stacks. So I'll just keep 2 stacks of coal on me for a minute. Not any more than that. And then I want to go into here, and I'll take 116 construction blocks, and I'll take 192 mechanical parts from in here. And then I've got 5 mining drills being built. There's another 5, and that makes 2 more to be all of the mining drills that I want being built. I've got everything else being constructed for a minute, haven't I? Yes, I have, because we need to get the solder. The solder is the next bit that we want to do. So we'll head up here and we will start laying down mining drills in bobmonium and mining drills in the rubite so that we can start gathering up some of those much needed resources. We're then going to have to crush it and smelt it the same as we do already with our other ones, which means that we're going to need additional supplies coming through. It's not going to hurt me to just gather up a few of these bits here while I'm waiting for the rest of the mining drills to be built. And it never hurts to have a few bits of timber. Don't build a map with bobs and angels where you've got no timber at all to start with, because it makes life very, very difficult. It is possible to do it. It just makes life very difficult. You can see it is possible with the algae farms and that. But yeah, it's extremely, extremely difficult. So if you want to make life easy for yourself, get yourself... at least have a small amount of timber on the map, even if you decide not to go for complete coverage like I've done, like I did in my last series. I thought that it would probably be a little bit much trying to do that in this one, because it takes so long to unlock robots, and you need so much space actually available to you before you can even consider unlocking the robots, that it simply would not be worth it. Now, what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to take 2 of these and put that one to there. If I come down, that's going to be mining the material down here, the sapphirite. I don't want to be mining sapphirite, so I'm going to just make sure this one is up high enough that it's not covering any sapphirite whatsoever. I'm going to put it over to this side. There. If I put it there, I will be mining 400 pieces of sapphirite, which again is still too much. So I need to move that away from that side. That's 69 pieces of sapphirite there. Could probably filter that out, to be honest. But no, we're not going to complicate things. We're trying to build filters or anything like that. So I will do 4 there, and I will do 4 right there. I've got 1 more. That lot's almost finished. And I will come over here, and I'll just plonk this down somewhere in the middle of the bobmonium. That one can go over to there for a minute. But what I'm going to want is this build. I'm going to want to be able to have that one copied and pasted for the other ones as well. Now, I've already actually got that one. We've just got our paste. So I just need to copy this one out and then paste it down again. 3 times. Twice, rather. And I'll put 1 over there. So that's kind of out the way. And then I can bring that material in. And then this one, I'm actually thinking I should move it all the way up here. That would be a better place to put it. You know, it doesn't matter where the mining drills are. The mining drill can stay where it is. And we'll put these 2 thingamajiggies, these 2 grids, we'll put these up over here. So this one's going to go right there, which is going to go... actually, I'll put it that way around. And then I've got the material coming out. That's going to go straight up like that. Bring it back that way a bit. I've put those too far apart. That was my bad. Okay. I got a tree right in the way of that one. Let's go and get rid of that tree over there. And I also need to lift these 2 mining drills right here because they're in the wrong place. So we can cancel that one. Cancel that one a minute. And I can also cancel those 5. Because then I can build the 5 again. I've only got 1 block that needs to be built. And that will have all 5 of them being built. And I'm going to build another 5. I'll go for another full 5 in here. It's going to give me 1 spare mining drill when I actually need it. And we want to put those just a little tiny bit close together, like that. Now, we go into paste, and we can actually paste down the bad boy that we want. So do I want to put that? I want to put that one up there. And then that material will come out, and it will then go here so that it can start going into these things. I've got 60 of these. So we're just going to make sure that we've got them all in the right places. And if we've got them in the right places, they will do what I want them to do. So, like that one there goes that way round. Like that. We've got a nice long reach. That's as far as we can reach. And these over here. Put 2 into that way. Those all go up like that. That one there and that one there. And then these 2 here. That one in there and that one in there. And they have actually gone in the correct directions on here that we want them to go to, which is fan-schmastic. So then I can do the same over here and turn those two round and put them in there. Yeah, just make sure that the orientation of the 3 legs on the bottom is correct, and the rest of it follows along. So that one's got its recipe all laid out and sorted already, and then I can put in these 2. I haven't got any more iron chests. I need more iron chests. I've got 2 burner crushers. So I got 1 there and I got 1 there. I'm going to have to put different recipes in for these burner crushers, and I'm going to need to build 6 more burner crushers. So there's 5 and... Right, what have I got there? That's mechanical blocks I'm building there, and some construction frames. Needs 1 construction block, 1 stone furnace, and 1 mechanical block. So all of the blocks, they're all different things that we're going to need to get being made at some point. There's 38 of them, and 64 of them. Yeah, you are still... These are all still being made. Everything is being made exactly as we... Yeah, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. It is all working perfectly. It's running all the way through, and it is all working. It's doing everything that I want it to do. Probably using too many of those in there, so I don't think we actually need more than 4 of these, but we'll make more just in case. Just makes it... It just means that we're absolutely certain that we've got everything that we want. And we've got a little bit of surplus as well, so we're not, like, running right to the wire and everything. I will make 10 chests in there, just to keep those going. Let's start popping down some belts here a second then. I'll run the belts over to here. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to connect everything up yet until I've got the recipes correct on there. Let's go up a little bit. I'll bring that back into there like that. Now, we want to go over this side. Where was I going to put this one? I'm not going to put it there. It's going to be too close to that one. I'm going to bring this one all the way up over here. It's going to be exactly the same. That one's going to go there. Bring it back a little bit. There. That one's going to drop into there like that. And then I've got my mining drills over here. So I will put 6 of them in. Like that. And then I'll go over here and I'll put 2 more mining drills down over this side as well. There's 1 there and 1 there. We've got 1 spare mining drill at the moment, which we will do something with at a later point. We're not going to do it yet. I will run a belt out here. I want to go into here. Once those chests have finished being made, I'm going to want a few electric poles, and I'm also going to want some more of these inserters as well. So I'll make a whole load of inserters. I've actually run out of iron plate. Well, I haven't... Well, have I got enough? I've got enough materials. I do need some more belts. So I'll grab some iron plates while I'm down here. Let's go down this way. Right. I need belts. So I will take 500 belt right there, which means that the rest of the belts, that will just start manufacturing a few belts while we're sort of passing through. I will grab a few lots of iron plates as well. We'll take about 1,000 iron plates. And now we can go running off back up here. So we can take our belts. That one can go... You know, I'm going to bring that one out in a straight line over to the edge of the patch here. And then I'm going to run it up. And then I'm going to bring that belt all the way along in front, like this. Now, I've got 30 of these. I go up a bit. Is that going to reach? That does actually reach. Just. There. That one needs to go like this all the way along. I think I'm reaching... Yes, I can reach absolutely everything from where I am stood. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But whilst I take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp, if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.